Good morning. I'm getting ready to do some facial gua sha. I normally show you my nighttime routine, but I want to go over how my morning routine differs when I do it in the morning. So I know I've shown this tool a lot lately. This one is really nice for a very gentle, helps put you to sleep kind of gua sha facial massage, but I really like this one for morning, for a little more vigorous, for waking myself up. And also, I know that a lot of you guys ended up ordering the jade roller that comes with this gua sha tool, so I figured I'd show you how to use this specific shape too, in case you have this one. So you want to do facial gua sha on clean, hydrated, moisturized skin. So it just makes sense that you do it as part of your daily skincare regimen. And you can do it in the morning, you can do it at night, you can do it both. You just need to listen to your body and see what feels good and what makes sense with your schedule. When I'm doing it in the daytime and I'm using my daytime moisturizing lotion, I find that it doesn't quite give me enough slip for the tool, so I add the No. 3 oil on top of it. At night, oftentimes the Countermatch Recovery Sleeping Cream is enough to give me the slip that I need to do gua sha. I should have said, don't forget your neck. You definitely want to do gua sha on your neck, and this is both for the cosmetic benefits, but mainly because of the lymphatic drainage that you're trying to promote. And I know that there's people, as my acupuncturist says, these YouTubers on their high horse, I could say IGers on their high horse too, that say you should only go up because you want to lift your face. But if you want to drain lymph, you got to go down. So it's kind of up to you. You could start by lifting in the beginning of your routine and then ending it by doing the downward strokes. That's kind of what I do. But some days it just feels better for me to do it all down, like start going down at the beginning of the routine, do my face, and then finish it by going down again. So that's fine. I'm not going to cause my neck to sag by doing that. If you have time, you can give your spine a little attention. If you've watched my back gua sha tutorials, then you know that there's a ton of really important acupuncture points that go along the spine. So you can kind of start by I like to go up on the spine because it feels so good to like do this little massage movement at the base of the skull. We hold a lot of tension back there, so that can feel really nice. And then you just work your way around, going up or down, whatever feels right to you. Or you could do both, like alternate. It's totally fine. And you just kind of want to work your way around, use really gentle pressure over the center of your throat, and then you move on. So these two tools are great for cradling around either side of your ear. If you've ever done that Heather's self lymphatic drainage, you know that one of the steps is to make the Spock fingers, and then you do this motion right here. Well, you can do that with these tools, and it's a little more profound. Like sometimes I will notice like sinus drainage stuff happening as I'm doing gua sha, but basically you just want to cradle this on either side of your ear. And I'm actually pressing on this lymph node back here. I have a reactive lymph node here, so it likes to swell up and get hard, and my acupuncturist likes to stick needles in it. Oh my god, it's like the worst feeling, but it helps, and I'm trying to be better about gua shaing it to help it not be a reactive lymph node. So you can give yourself a little massage and then pull it across your jaw. It feels really nice, and this is also stimulating all of that lymphatic tissue that's underneath your jaw. And notice that I'm pulling, I'm not pushing. So it's a little more obvious what that difference looks like. So this is pulling the skin. You see? I'm pulling the tool. This is what pushing would look like. You see what it's doing? Where it's like pushing my cheek up. And this is why you want to use the same hand as the same side, because it's easier to pull. If I try to use the opposite hand on my opposite side, then it feels like the natural thing to do is to push it. And this is one of those points that the YouTubers on their high horses are actually correct about. You want to pull, not push. So this tool is the same thing, as you can rub it along and let it cradle your ear. It's a little less of a pronounced stimulation of that lymph node just because this isn't as deep of a crease, but it still feels really good. And then, it's nice to kind of anchor your skin as you're doing this, but I like to do a little more vigorously. And you can play around with what feels good. Like maybe it feels good to cradle your cheekbone with these points. And I really like to do these like little massagey wiggles at the end, especially like this whole part of my face is always junky, and I need a lot of acupuncture needles here to help with stagnant chi, but there's also lymphatic drainage that happens down the side of your face. So whatever language you want to frame it in, it's good to stimulate over here. And really just do what feels good, right? If it feels like you're, relieving tension, if it feels like you are moving lymph, if you feel your sinuses draining, you're doing it right. This is also really nice to cradle your orbital bone. And be really gentle, be really careful, because the skin around the eye is very thin and fragile. So I'm using more intense pressure towards the middle. This is a really important acupuncture point right here. Oh, sometimes I just want to stay there and massage it. Bladder channel. And you can kind of, oh man, it feels so good. Oh, it's just the most amazing thing. You guys, if you're not doing this, you should add it to your routine because it feels so amazing. You could also use this side of the tool and just, instead of cradle, just go over your eyebrow and then up, oh man, up into your temples. It feels just so good. It's such a release. You can just use this as a point massage tool too, if you want to. Like there's all these points along your hairline. Oh man, right here. I think this is gallbladder channel. I get them confused. I'll show you a graphic of all the acupuncture meridians that run through the face. It's pretty impressive how many there are. And don't forget to work on your 11s. And you want to do that by holding your other eyebrow and then pulling across. And you can bring it up to your temple. And then you can do some of these movements that go up. It can be helpful to kind of anchor the skin as you're going up. And again, these are important acupuncture meridians that run all through your face and your head too. If you need to wash your hair anyway, you can carry these motions across your head. Or if you're bald like my husband, you can just do it, don't have to worry about it. But you can't forget the third eye massage. Like this is so amazing for before bed to like press here and hold it and then slowly go up. And if you're just stressed out in the middle of the day, you can do just this movement and it can be so helpful to just like calm down. But I don't want to be too calm in the morning. And then I like to finish by scraping down the side of my face and, giving any of these points that still feel tender or junky, or like I feel like I have some kind of like micro adhesion under here. Like I can feel it catching on the tool. You have to be careful again that if you work on those, you can cause that Sha mark to show up, and that's not desirable on your face. I've done it to myself before. Oops. And then just kind of promote this lymphatic drainage down into terminus. If you're really in a hurry and only have like 60 seconds, you can do these kind of like rapid, lighter touch motions and just kind of focus on, you know, going from the center to the outside of your face, and just do like forehead, cheeks, jaw, and maybe your lips too. And that will just feel invigorating and help wake you up, and doesn't take a whole lot of time. Maybe this is better for mornings when you're pressed for time to get ready, and then just finish with some strokes down. And you still did something good to take care of yourself.